It's this morning at Millard South High School. It went down lockdown because of a potential threat.
As Brian Mastery reports, it brought back anxiety for parents and students because of recent history there. Brian joins us live.
Aaron, Omaha police cleared every room at Millard South and determined the threat was not credible. The superintendent later described it as a hoax, but every threat, investigators and administrators say, must be taken seriously. For many parents, what happened at the high school in 2011 came flooding back. Once the situation was determined to no longer be a threat, many parents came to pick up their children to leave for the day. That was the case for these sisters, sophomore Melania Reed and senior Mariah Miller. It took a bit to calm Mom down because she knew what happened here more than a decade ago.
Oh, she was terrified.
Yeah.
She knew about the principal and knew about everything that happened from start to finish.
In 2011, a Millard South student who had been suspended for tearing up the football field and track with his car returned to school with a gun that day. He stormed into the assistant principal's office and shot and killed Vicky Casper. The teen shot the principal 3 times and fled.
My mom actually went to school around that time, so she knew exactly what went down. And she told us about it, and she's like, I don't want that to be a repeat for you girls.
When today's threat came into the school, the 2,400 students immediately followed the plan. Go to your safe room and wait as police do their job. Previous generations in the classroom prepared for a possible nuclear war. This generation, it's school shooters. For some students, more current history came to mind today. It was just last month when a 14-year-old was arrested for shooting another student inside Omaha Northwest High.
Everybody was taking it seriously. Like, they were like, it's scary because this happened at Northwest and stuff, you feel me? So it's like, it's scary and stuff like that.
John Schwartz, superintendent of Millard Public Schools, said everyone worked the protocol well, from the students to the staff to law enforcement. Bottom line here, it's about making sure everyone is safe. On your side, Brian Mastery, 6 News.